Good morning, everybody. Right now it's 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys might be catching this at different parts of the world. So your time will be different than mine. So I've never done this this early in the morning either. So I have no idea who my audience is going to be. But good morning to you guys. I hope you guys are well. And what's up, Daryl? So I wanted to do a morning show because I get here at the office at I don't know, about 8:30 usually. Oh, nice, Master Epps. How are you doing today, brother? How goes the compilation videos? So it's usually about 8:30 by the time I get here, but I've been waking up earlier and earlier every day. Seems like my body's starting to sync up with what it wants. I've just been listening to my body a lot. So what else? So yeah, I want to do a morning show. Jesus, that's loud. I just got a subscriber. Hold on. I'll turn that down. Shit, man, I got to get back up on the horse. Man, yeah. They have so much content that you could have like fucking 10 channels. So just real quick, if anybody's coming here watching it, what's up, Oscar? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. So the title of this live video is "Does She Know What She Wants?" And most people are going to jump to an initial, reaction as soon as they hear that. They're like, "Fuck no!" Or girls are going to say, "Fuck yeah, we do." They're always going to have some sort of. There's always going to be people that have an answer, and I guess the reason I'm asking, or the reason I'm putting it out there. Well, first off, what do you guys think that are here? I'll ask you guys. The people that are already in the chat, what do you guys think? I want to get some engagement going on here while I drink my coffee. And by the way, is the sound okay? Because it should be coming out of my mic, which is in my fucking mug because my stand is broken. And you guys might hear my fan as well. It's pretty hot. Ask a girl that, and she'll say sweet with a guy with a heart, a sweet guy with a heart of gold, which is a load of BS. It's 100% true. It's a load of bullshit. 100% true. 10% of them want that. Part of that's also social conditioning and the Disney movies that you grew up watching. But in reality, they're not attracted to that kind of stuff. So, truth be told, I think that they have no fucking clue. They have no clue what they want. And from day to day, I think it changes. Now, of course, they know that they want to be with a man. Like there's certain things that of course they know. But day to day, what they're attracted to and the men that they find attractive and all that, and the behaviors they find attractive. Please forgive me. It's still morning, so I'm still groggy. I don't think they know. And I think the reason that they stay attracted to men that are bad boys or strong or whatever is because they really don't know. So the fact that they are running off of the emotions that change, that are constantly flowing and changing, and you are that one stable thing. You are that one stable element. You are the one thing that doesn't change. So, yeah, Mike, it's early. So that one thing that doesn't change. So the fact that you don't change and you remain the same and that your strength is there, that's, I think, what really turns her on and why she stays. So, the logic, the physical, the mental strength, having a strong frame, doing all that, remaining strong is the main thing that you have to pay attention to, and reacting to her emotions is just the worst thing you could do possible. Because if you react to her, then you're going down to her level, and it's just not a good way to go. So It's really bad. And getting control of your emotions as a man too is the most important thing, because you're going to realize that nobody gives a real flying fuck about what you feel. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. Nobody really cares. Like people that care about you are obviously your immediate friends and family, but even they can't listen to your bullshit that long. Right? Nice. 3% man. Good. I'll answer some questions in a moment. But really, the people that care about you, even your wife, your parents obviously truly care about you, but they're only going to listen to you for so long, right? It's just facts. And the only person that you are going to be with forever is yourself. So get mastery over your emotions. That's been tough for even myself, because there's days where like things just go wrong all fucking day. And you're sitting there going, what the fuck did I do today to deserve this shit? Right? And then what I do to shift my subconscious is whenever I feel like shit, I put on a podcast of some kind, of somebody that I respect and like that I like. And then now I'm like, I can't control what happened, but what I can control is how I react to it. And that's just life. Shit fucking happens. So with people that are going through relationship issues, the fact that your girlfriends or wives are no longer attracted to you, you can't immediately do something about it to just change her attraction level. I mean, like in an hour, you know what I mean? You can't do that. That's impossible. Okay. But the work that you put in to make yourself stronger and a better version of yourself, if she decides to take another look at you down the road, that is what you're looking for. Because you're going to be stronger. That's what she wants. She wants to be the strong man. Like I just said, does she really know what she wants hour to hour, day to day in terms of, what she's looking for? No. But we all know what they react to. If you're on my channel or if you're watching anybody that knows what the fuck they're talking about, strength. I came out with a blog post and an email yesterday talking about aim to be stronger. I'll make a video about it soon. They always react to strength, not weakness. They know that emotional dudes are weak because they can't control themselves. They're not looking for weakness. They're looking for strength. So always ask yourself, is the decision or what I'm about to say to you or out loud a strong thing to say or a weak thing to say? So I'm on Twitter, and I follow only people that I absolutely like and love. And so throughout this live stream, probably for an hour, I will let you guys know that the best tweets of the morning, in my opinion, because I read these tweets every day from these people, and they're always full of success. They're always full of knowledge, full of smart shit. And I might as well sit here and read them to you, talk to you about them, and you guys can join me every morning as I do it. And maybe that'll be good for you guys. So I might as well share what I'm doing. Let's answer a couple questions before I go forward into that. And so going back up, hey man, listen, I need your help. My girlfriend and I have a long distance relationship at the moment. I have wronged her in the past, but I've taken a full 360 into changing that. 360 doesn't make any sense because that means you're back where you fucking started. You mean 180. Mike says you're the man. Thanks, bro. Thanks for joining. Oscar says my ex-wife says she's certain and has been consistent for almost 3 months. Keep on Keep on doing keep on doing the self work, Oscar. Alex says, I have one question. Is it worth me flying home and sorting shit out with her, or should I sit tight and let people sort it out for me? I love her dearly, and we broke up a few weeks ago. If you guys broke up, I wouldn't just fly out and go see her. Give her some space, dude. You like, again, I just said you can't just go out and fix shit. Whatever the issue is in your relationship, like, for one, long distance is just a bad idea. I wouldn't be that guy. And then, so you say, my girlfriend said we're not talking anymore because I asked her to be physical. Even I said I can't force you. She is married. So your girlfriend said, I don't want to do shit with you, but she's married. Why are you going after a married woman, dude? What's wrong with you? Come on, man. No wonder she doesn't want to touch you. She's fucking married. Okay, this is going to fuck you. This is going to fuck you 10 ways from Sunday. For one, a man shouldn't do anything with another man's woman. So she's not going to trust your judgment as it is because she knows that it's wrong. And then for the more obvious part, it's obviously wrong on her end too. So why do you really want to be that guy that she cheated on her husband with or moved right on from her husband? Like, no, man. See, that's how I know you're a needy guy. You're too needy. Because a guy with integrity and honor would say, no, I'm going to wait until you're single, or because that's what strong people do. Don't be a weak bitch and fucking fuck some other guy's wife, or go out with a girl who you know isn't ready to date you. Right? If she's just getting out of a marriage, she's not going to want to fucking jump right back into a new relationship. It takes time. And one last question for a minute here. Any tips on how to man up? I mean, I am pretty emotional as a man. That's probably because I had only a mom when I was growing up. My girl probably left me because of me not being masculine enough. That's 100%. I'm glad that you're aware of that, TRT. Okay? I'm glad that you're aware of your emotional state. That's the first step. All right? Now, manning up, that's a term that people say. And I mean, it's a good thing to say to yourself when you know that you need to do something strong, because why would people say man up? Because men usually used to equal strength, right? If you're pretty emotional, you have to understand what's causing that emotion, right? You get emotional over things that you can't really control. So if you have financial problems and somebody goes, hey man, I need to borrow some money, or your girl says, hey, let's go on a date. You're like, I can't fucking afford it. That's going to cause some emotion, right, to stir up inside you because you're like, I can't be who I want to be, and it's going to piss you off, right? So yes, you having only a mom is only going to teach you the feminine side of what you should have learned from your father. Your father probably would have given you some tough love at some point. So, for example, when I was a kid, my cousin and I used to wrestle with each other. And when we wrestled with each other and it got too fucking rowdy and rough, there was a point, what's that, page 2? There was a point where I went to my father and I said, like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. He's like, well, if he's getting too rough with you, be rough back. And that's what I learned from my father. And that's the thing. The feminine would say, oh, just stay away from him. Tell him that you're being too rough. Tell him, and he'll understand. Every fucking buddy knows it's not going to go anywhere. So guess what? Whenever my cousin would be too rough with me, I'd be rough back. We used to put pillows, like we used to bunch up a pillow and box each other with them. And he was really into wrestling. So we used to wrestle each other and fucking, that's when we were kids, right? And that's the shit that you take for granted when you have a father in your life and you don't really realize it. Because I grew up without my mom, right? So the things that I should know from the feminine is, So anyway, to man up, you have to take a fucking audit of your life and ask yourself what the fuck that you're broke in, you're poor in. I'm not talking about just money. What do you suck at? Okay, what the fuck do you suck at? If it's money, money is a game. Money is a game. Learn how it's played. Okay, if it's relationships, get better at doing that. And what that means is you get educated. It's all about education. Okay, so if you want more tips, if you want to sit down with me, you can call me. Okay, do a call with me, book something, and we'll get you on a plan of some kind. Because I don't want to make this entire live chat about just that. So, Rich Cooper over at Entrepreneurs in Cars says on Twitter, marrying a single mother is the dumbest thing a guy can do. The biggest problem with family law plus single mothers is being on the hook to pay child support for another man's kids. And if the kids have special needs, you could be on the hook for life. Don't be this guy. What do you guys think about that tweet? I personally agree. I personally like it, but don't let my personal influence your opinion. What do you guys think about that? I thought it was great. I like Rich. I think he puts out good content. Good morning. I suck at love, but I'm teaching myself how to be better at it. But I don't know if you have any advice. Well, I could say I suck at driving, but you wouldn't know how I suck at driving. Am I too jerky when I drive? Do I hit the brakes too hard? Do I drive too fast? Do I drive too slow? Do I not know my angles? What do you mean you suck at love? That just tells me that you're afraid to give. That's the problem. That's where my mind immediately goes. Oscar says, can family influence be a reason why my wife doesn't even want to try working things out? Her family has been through divorces, multiple kids. But it can be. It can steer her into a direction that if she's already in that mindset. So, for example, we all know that a woman, right, or a couple, two people that love each other, will date each other regardless of what happens in the home at the family, right? So, because the thought of being together, they'll disobey their parents, right? I hope this makes sense. So when you're a young kid and you have your very first relationship and you're like, you'd almost move out to date the girl that you guys are, you guys have seen each other. So she's already in the mindset of wanting to be away from you, right? I'm trying to make this as palatable as possible. So it's just going to reinforce what she already thinks. And that's the problem, in my opinion. My marriage of 30 years is over, and now I'm dating a girl that is awesome, but I pulled back due to men being all talk and no action. And now she's coming back around. I don't understand your question, bro, because it's all over the place. So, another good tweet is dominance can mean making piercing, intensive eye contact and holding it. Dominance can mean getting the girl's attention and not backing down when she shit tests you. Dominance can mean leading the frame, qualifying the girl, being the buyer, not the seller. I like that one. That's a good one. Dominance, okay, like when you're going to get shit tested. It's just going to happen. You're going to. Is this light too bright? Is that too bright? I can turn it down. You're going to get tested. And when they test you, are you going to be able to handle it, right? Most men can't handle a test. They change. They try to change who they are, right? So a girl will be like, I don't like it when you do that. Guys are like, okay, I'll change. I won't hang out with my friends anymore. I won't go out to that bar that I love going to anymore because you're fucking insecure. A lot of girls don't like it when guys go out because they are insecure. If you like going out, go out. Okay. Now, there's going to be a point in your life when you're going to be shifting into taking responsibility of your life. But if you're taking care of shit in your life, like you're making good money, you're taking care of your body in whatever way that you think that is healthy for you, where you feel good and get shit done. And, you know, your social relationships are good. Don't fucking stop going out. Do whatever makes you the fuck happy. And if your woman tells you stop going out or stop going somewhere because it makes her insecure, don't let her insecurities fucking change you. That's not your job to change her, to make her feel more secure about herself. Elliot Hulse said something really cool in one of his live streams, 40 things that he did wrong or 40 things that he thought, whatever it was, went exactly along with that. Don't let her insecurities change you, something like that. It gave me fucking chills, bro. Let's find another one. Here's a good one too. Never give up. As long as you are breathing, you have an opportunity to improve. That's one thing men forget to do every day. Improve their lives. Like, there's nothing that you can't do. And it sounds so fucking cliche. It sounds so cliche to say that. But the fact that it is a cliche is funny because it's like you can literally do whatever you want to do. Now, like, there's going to be shit that you're better at. There's going to be shit that you suck at. But if you want to become like a motivational speaker, there's some people who are just going to be way better at it than others, right? But you have the internet in your hands and you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. You just have to have the mental strength to do it. And we all know that people just give up too easy. People want to get rich quick, right? Self-improvement takes years and years and years. This goes along with somebody here. They said that getting back into the gym was the best thing that they ever did. Right here it says two essential ingredients to get out of a negative mindset: fresh air and exercise. Years and years and yours. Is that what I said? I'm still tired, bro. This coffee's not working. Every book you're reading either... Well, I was going to read that, but you retracted it for some reason. JZMTB says, what do you say to the girl when you find out 4 kids, 3 daddies, 2 divorces in less than 1 month between all her relationships? Get the fuck away from me is what you say. Actually, just ghost that bitch. Why do you think somebody has 3 different baby dads? The other ones went and figured out who she was and went, I'm out of here. Fuck that shit. How often do you really see guys leaving really good women? They'll cheat on them. Guys are stupid as fuck when it comes to that shit. Like, maybe it's in our DNA, all that talk, sure, right? Keep it in your fucking pants. It's not that hard. But anyway, guys will cheat on good women, but do they really leave them? Not really. Not very often. Right? How often does that shit happen? Girls leave good guys all the time, but guys don't really leave good women very often. It's hard. Because you know why? Guys know what they have, but sometimes they just can't keep their fucking dick in their pants. All right, let's keep going. There's always some good shit. is a good one too. If you want the world, yet refuse to put in the effort, disappointment is going to become your constant companion. Woo! Woo! That one rings true to my heart. Fuck, man. That's a good one. So when I wanted to do this shit, I was like, I don't want to get in front of a camera. I don't want to talk to myself. Really, like, live stream, I'm talking to you guys, but doing a real video, not a live stream. I'm talking to myself, really. And if I said to myself, I want to have a space in this on YouTube where, people come to me and listen to me fucking talk. And I didn't actually make videos. If it all stays up here, then nothing will happen. It sounds so fucking simple. It really does. But most of life's like bomb truths are simple. It's just there's so much noise you can't hear it. Like, that's something I've learned through going, moving on through business and getting like a following and all that stuff. And by the way, if anybody here is not in my Facebook group, go to Facebook and type in Masculine Energy Inner Circle and go join it, because I'm going to be asking for everybody's story. I want everyone to go there and post their story, okay? And I'm going to read them on these shows, okay? So go there and do that, because that'll be good. And plus, people get so scared to post their stories in front of other people, yet everyone in this group is going to be dealing with the same shit that you are, a lack of masculinity. And that's what I want to help you guys solve. Just fucking be stronger. I'm opening the group thing right now. So go on Facebook and type in Masculine Energy Inner Circle, and it'll be there. So let's see here. I think I just got somebody that wanted to join. Aaron. So Aaron, I see you. So you can post your story on the wall, and it's for guys only. There's gonna be no girls in there. Okay? There's no girls in there, so you have to worry about. I won't be. If you want me to remain anonymous outside the group, I will change the name if you want me to. Okay. I don't know why guys think that girls are going to sit here, like their ex-girlfriends are going to somehow find me and then find their issue. It's funny. But anyway, if you want me to remain anonymous outside the group, I will. Okay. Barclay 1990 says, I was very naive and thought she was the one, but she's not my girl. It was just my turn. Yeah. Okay. It's true. But I'm not a fan of that statement. I just don't like it, I guess. But it is. You don't own anybody, right? And that's the whole point. You don't own any woman. And as long as you keep your masculine frame and you guys are on the same trajectory, you guys have the same morals, and you guys try to remain good to each other and choose each other every day, you guys will stay together. However, there's still sometimes points where people just don't want to smell your dirty breath in the morning anymore. Keith says, I'm a beta male and want to become an alpha male, but worried that I'm too alpha male and will scare her away. See, the fact that you're scared already of that means you're still too far off, man. So becoming an alpha male just means you can't have any fears of anything, dude. You can't care what people think. You can't be afraid of scaring a woman away. That is exactly why you have issues with girls, dude. Don't be scared of shit. Because truthfully, you have like, 80 years to live on this planet, and like 650 of them are 55 of them. If you take good care of yourself, you can be 80. But 50, let's say 55, 60 of those years are really good years where you're healthy and you feel good every day. Why the fuck are you scared? You want fear to go away, bro? Go to an old age home and ask people. Actually, it'll just change your perspective of fear. Fear might still be there, but ask people on their deathbed or in old age homes what the fuck they would change in their lives. They'll tell you all kinds of cool shit, man. They'll tell you shit that you wouldn't even think about hearing. You'd be like, what? Master Epps says, alpha male is simply a confident man, successful, believes in himself, achieves his goals, and therefore women chase him. That's an alpha male. How scary is that to a woman? There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Motherfucker. So whatever Keith, whatever alpha male shit you're reading, you're probably just twisting your brain. Now, there are some deep studies going into the brain patterns of all like what alpha males like have and shit. Dude, you just got to wake up every day and go after what the fuck you want, and you'll become who you want to be. So on a piece of paper, okay, get a book like this. It's like a fucking $1, okay? And write who you want to become in that book. Just write it. Okay? Write who you want to become. Write down exactly how much money you want to have. Write down exactly what woman you want and how you want her to react with you. Okay? Write all this shit down. Write everything down. And then work every day to become that person. Because you'll have it written down. Now it's not up here anymore. It's on paper. Now it's an idea. Now it's a goal and not an idea. Is there any chance to come back if I don't reach out to her and be an alpha male? So, dude, again, you met a woman and started fucking around with her while she's married. There are alpha males who would definitely 100% do that. But that's not an honorable thing to do, bro. Like, get rid of the need for a woman in your life. I know you want one, but you need one. You think you need one. That's the problem. Go out with women who are ready and available to date. They're out there. You just have to fucking attract them. So here's a good one for you guys. Because you guys see Keith right here put his balls in the chopping block and said, I'm a beta male. So, and he wants to change and he wants to be better. But Keith, it takes action. Action every day. Okay. That's something that you have to understand. So right here is a good tweet. It says, if you realize you fucked up, at least you're self-aware enough to notice your mistakes and learn from them. Everyone makes mistakes. Your mistakes tell you where you can improve. True fools understand that they've been foolish. True fools don't understand that they've been foolish. I apologize. True fools do not understand that they've been foolish. That's why you don't argue with dumbass people or people who diss you or people who make fun of you or whatever. And Ravi says, I know, bro, but that connection and feelings, you sound like a woman, bro. See, that's how I know you're way too. Okay, Mario. I'll check my phone. My phone's behind that. Dude. Okay, if you are in the position where you need this woman and you're like, but connection and feelings, your purpose is not nearly where it should be. And that's how you attract women. That's how you attract good women into your life, is knowing your purpose and being different than other men. Most men in this fucking planet have no clue what the fuck that they want to do. Okay? So find out what your purpose is and work on your purpose. That's how you're going to attract women into your life. Sorry for everybody who's wearing headphones. I apologize. So that's something I'm working on too, is not getting frustrated. Helping you guys here in the live. It happens during live streams the most. So let me just drink my coffee and chill for a minute. So your mindset will change. So work on your shit. Okay. Continue the violence. Nah, man, it's not nice. I will fuck you up in this, but that only goes so far. It helps to get you to focus, right? But truly what this motherfucker needs to do is he needs to work on his fucking purpose. Whatever it is. If you want to be like an architect or some shit, okay? Go and be the best fucking architect you can be, or whatever the fuck it is. See, my mind is so focused on being here, doing what I do, that I don't even think about other professions anymore. I just think about my shit. My brain is so dialed into being a certain way now. Like, it's so fucking crazy what you can do when you optimize your brain and you optimize what's going into your body and you change things, right? Master Epps, that's a good point. That's a good movie too, by the way. I forgot that Mark Ruffalo was in that until I watched it, because I watched that movie like maybe a year ago, and I watched it and I was like, hey, Mark Ruffalo's in this. Obviously Leo is great too. Awesome content and always. Thank you, 5 nothing 100 nothing. I'm just gonna call you Fad Nut. Fad Nut. I know some do need the violence. It's true, but I don't want to put myself into that mindset today or any day, right? Some days it's like warranted, but yeah. So become aware of your issue. So Keith realized that he wants to become better. So like I said, he's got to put the work in. That's the only difference between somebody who wants to be somewhere and have an idea of something, right? He needs to just put the work in, write down on a piece of paper who the fuck he wants to become. And then the actual 99% of the rest of that is going to come in from him doing the work every day. So really becoming a strong version of yourself is just eliminating, right? What's up, Papa? How you doing, bro? Eliminating the bad behaviors. Eliminating bad behaviors will actually change your entire life, right? Like complacency. Complacency is a big one. My girlfriend and I have such a good relationship that yesterday she's like, it'd be really, really nice if you actually, like, so the issue came down to, I haven't been making my girlfriend feel special enough lately. And just remember that fucking Janet Jackson song, I think it is. What have you done for me lately? Right? That's what women are like. And if you don't do enough for your girlfriend repetitively, she'll dump you. Her attraction level will go down and she'll find a guy who does. But some women are a lot more resilient. That's a fact. There are girls out there who will stay with you and stay loyal to you and tell you, okay, they'll tell you, hey, I'm not, so my girlfriend came up to me yesterday. She's like, hey, so really what she came down to saying was, you haven't been making me feel special enough, like I just said. So because I used to leave her like little cue card notes, right? Keith, all that happened was she changed you. She changed you to who she thought that she could make you into. But look at the title of this fucking live. Does she really know what she wants? No. So be who you want. You were also afraid of her leaving you someday. And you had an idea of marriage from some other place that you thought a marriage should be like. Whereas a marriage is just really two people coming together with their lives and living it. So anyway, let me go back. And Epps, I think, has something to say. When do you get to the point where it's finally okay to do sweet, thoughtful? Okay, so Master, that's a really good fucking question, because I know that you're a guy that likes relationships or wants to be in a relationship That's a good one. I know that about you because you're trying to make one work with a long distance girl before. So when you're in a relationship with a good woman, right, you just got to do those sweet things here and there, right? So, like, say, for example, for 3 weeks in a row, you don't do any sweet things. Whatever that is for your relationship, because every relationship is different. My girlfriend likes it. I was about to say this earlier. My girlfriend likes it when I leave her little cue cards saying, like, I love you, or I've been thinking about you, or you're a good woman. That shit, right? If you do that, you're right. So exactly, Matt. Like this is just like this is what I do, and it'll be different for you because some girls don't like that shit. Some girls would rather you bring them out on a date. So my girlfriend and I don't have to go on actual dates, like to the restaurants and shit. But here's what we'll do, because we're both building businesses right now. So there will be a point where we look at each other and we're like, let's go on a date, because we haven't been on a date in like 2 months, 3 months. But there are things around the apartment that we will do together that, because she gets every Sunday. My woman gets every Sunday. However, I go home at night, and having sex once a week is not enough for her. See, the thing is, this is something that's going to shock you guys. A lot of men think that they need to be like pounding the shit out of their fucking wife all day in the bed, not fucking violently, like punching her. And it's the way that I've always seen having sex with a girl, it's like, especially girls who think that they can use it to have power over you. I've never felt the need. Like there's times where I'm like, I really want to fuck my girl, right? Yeah, that's true, Master. That's true. But I've always been so, especially lately, especially in the last 2 years, I've always been so focused on my purpose and making money and trying to become a better version of myself that I need it much less. Like, I still want it, right? I still think about it, but I don't have to actually physically do the act of it. I can chill. But for her, in this relationship, she needs it more. What's up, Headwork? How you doing, man? So I go home at night, do my thing. We have a relationship. We do what we do. But you have to make her feel special, because if you don't, she'll bounce, right? So there's things around that we do, and then we go on dates. Sometimes we do like a lot of dates in a row. So to answer your question better, Master, sorry about that. So sometimes 3 weeks or 4 weeks, like nothing special will happen. But then we'll do bam, 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 movie night, date night, restaurant, oil massage, whatever the fuck she wants, right? What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? So that's how I do it. So it really depends. Yeah, I used to buy little gifts once a month, or maybe, yeah. So, and the thing is, if you do it once a month, right? If you do it once a month and then it's the same routine and she expects it, that's another issue. So what you got to do is you just got to kind of just mix it up. So if you do it, say you go on a date night every week, right? Because she gets Sundays with me, right? My girlfriend likes going for walks, right? That's just what she like, especially in the summer, we go to we go to a nice area in our city, and we go and walk and look at the nice houses. That's something that she likes to do. So we do that sometimes. And that's a date night. Or sometimes we don't do anything. Sometimes we just lay there and fall asleep together. See what I'm saying? Just create, exactly, sporadic, creative, occasional. It's the guys who make their woman their. You're better off if this is the spectrum, right? Say this is the spectrum that a woman, right? So if this is the spectrum, and this is where you're too needy, and this is where you're opposite, you're better to hang out like over here, where she's like, I want more attention, blah, blah, blah. You're better hanging out over here, right? Can you guys hear that? Be sweet to her without giving off the vibe she's better. Exactly. Because that's why you do it sporadically like that. Because she's like, say this is the spectrum again, like I was talking about. This is the too needy side. This is the too distant side. There's going to be a time where you're going to be hanging out around here. Okay? You're going to be hanging out right here. This is where you want to be. Then there's going to be times where there's going to be like a day or two where you're going to be like over here because she's not going to be receptive to you loving her. And say you guys are like at a store and you give her a hug or something. Sometimes she's going to want to just be like distant from you, right? And that's okay. But this spectrum, if you fall too far over here for too long and you don't give her enough time to recoup, she'll dump you. And then if you're way over here and too distant, which happens a lot less these days, then she'll dump you. So you just can't fall off the sides, right? Chris says, she wants me to be a better person. What is that? What does she mean? I always see her at work. I don't know how I can apply no contact rule to her. Okay, so she's at work with you. You just have to pretend as much as you can, Chris. I know this is really fucking hard for you because seeing her brings back those emotions and she's going to know how it affects you, okay? So when you do, try to do the no contact stuff, okay? Josh, I see your question. Abraham, I see your question. Don't worry. I'm just reading them because I don't have too many people asking questions. They're just hanging out right now, so it's good. I just want to try to keep on going here. So when you see her at work, pretend as much as you can like she doesn't exist, okay? That's the whole thing. So she's going to expect you to have those feelings about her when you're at work. She's going to expect to look at you and see sadness. She's going to expect that. But when you show up at work and you're like, she's going to be like, what? And that's what you want. You want her to be like second guessing. That's what you want, okay? Josh says, what's up, Kyle? What's up, Josh, brother? Declare War on Yourself is a great read. Loved the emotional ass whoop. Yep. So if you guys want book suggestions, go over to my website, masculineenergy.net. I have 10 or 15 more books to add. Go there and you'll see all the recommendations. Give me one sec, guys. Yeah. Ugh. All right. There we go. I may be in my boxers, so I didn't want you guys to see that shit. When I stood up. There we go. You guys have no idea how many live streams and videos I've shot in just my boxers. So let's see here. Matt Epps, I know you asked another question. Give me a second. There's another person. Abraham says, what do you do if your ex restricted you on Facebook? Should I act? Just leave it alone, bro. Yeah, my tighty whities. Okay. I did buy things totally randomly, but I'm guessing it was perhaps ever so often, and she was surprised every time because her memory is like a goldfish. So is my girlfriend's. My girlfriend has a good memory for certain things, but my memory is far, far superior. And this is why, like, we don't really fight that often because she knows that my memory is far better. But also, like, fighting is stupid. It's a waste of fucking time. Like, Corey Wayne will tell you, if you fight with your girlfriend, you don't understand women. It's like, okay, right? Like, whatever. But people, like, And I also question if Corey Wayne has got into another long-term relationship. But anyway, sometimes your girlfriend will just pick a fight with you. Right? And you're like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? Like, right? So, but my memory is far superior to hers, and that's why I'm like, oh, I just bought you a gift. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you did. Ep says, okay, here's a similar yet more important question. What level of connection depth does she have to reach with you before you can finally do the sweet stuff? That's a good question. Another way of saying like emotional connection depth, I would just say attraction level, dude. It all like attraction level doesn't just mean the physical, right? Emotional attraction and all that shit. So move this down a little bit more. Fuck. Let's see here. There we go. So emotional connection and all that. Yeah. So doing the sweet stuff, you can really feel when it's time, right? Don't do it early. When you do it like early in a dating phase, you want to do it after, like, you know, after the probation period's over, right? Do it after that. You can do one like nice gift. You can do one nice sweet thing, and then you can feel it. So try to feel it out, because again, every relationship is different. So when you, I'm trying to use an example to help you. Okay, if you guys are coming off of a couple of weeks where like, you know, her attraction is waning, but you're keeping it up because you're staying distant, and then you guys are coming out of it and you guys are coming into a good phase in your relationship. Like, I feel like relationships with all my relationships have gone through like phases of where you're not really into each other all the time like you were, obviously. And then there's phases where you guys are just like, let's go on lots of dates, let's do a lot of things. That's just me. Maybe it's her reacting to the way that I am. I don't know, but there's phases where you guys are really, 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 really good. And then there's phases in my relationship when you're just good, right? And then there's points because she wants to build her own business and do things. So, and you have to kind of just gauge each other all the time. So when doing things, it's better to do it when you're in a good mood, when she's in a good mood and you guys are both in a good mood and everything's going well. I figure that's the best time. That's just my opinion. So obviously being there for her too matters. So if she's going through a hard time, be there for her as well. She wants that shit. If you're not there for her, it's actually a lot worse than not giving her gifts and all that bullshit. Sharon says, does no contact work with a friend who I like? No. At first she was interested in me, but suddenly she changed. I didn't do anything wrong. I stopped contacting her. What does she really want? A strong masculine man is what she really wants, or a strong masculine woman. So they don't have enough of an emotional connection for no contact to work on you. If she has a new boyfriend, but when she sees me with another girl and gets angry, what the hell? That's because she's stupid as fuck. So Juan, here's the thing. Here's the thing about chicks, bro. They don't want their exes or anybody that they dated to be happy or to want to be with another woman because it's not her. They're territorial, man. And when she gets mad at you for dating another girl, don't say anything. I know it's straight. I know it's weird, right? Because you're like, you want to react, but silence is deafening, bro. Chris says, how can I make her feel that I'll be coming better? You can't make her feel. She has to come and experience that on her own. How can I make her feel regret that she lost me? If my situation is, I always see her at work, we're office mates. So the first thing I would do is put work into your physical appearance, because that says more than you think, right? So if you bleed confidence, no matter what, people say that about me all the time when we're in like a setting, like a party setting. they ask me where my confidence comes from because I'm not in like the greatest shape either, right? So, but it's because in every other area of my life, I'm happy. And I don't give a fuck what people think about me, truthfully. So, what I would do if I were you is work on your physical appearance because that's going to say a few things about you, right? So, first of all, read some fucking books. Okay. I have a book list on my website. Order like the first 3. Okay. Next, work on your physical appearance because she's going to be like, Unless if you're already ripped, though, then of course that's different, right? But work on your physical appearance, lose some weight if you're overweight, and she'll start to notice. You losing weight means that you're putting in work somewhere. That's attractive. Then she's going to be attracted to you a little bit more. Maybe she's going to want to come and hang out with you. Who fuck knows? That's what you do. Headwork says, yeah, fighting and arguing is just not emotionally grounded. No, it's stupid. Well, I can multitask, so we can bust that myth. You kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Getting into fights is one thing that women will always remember and never forget. The rest is meh. So might as well not rise up to it at all. Good point. Good point, Edward. Mike says, got to get back to work. Take it easy, brother. Good morning. Great fucking answer. Thanks, Master. Do you believe in reaching out after 2 months? No, I don't. $90 days-ish. Again, if you haven't heard shit from them in fucking 3 months, they're probably moved on by now. But if you go watch my video on my no contact experience, you'll know exactly what I've been through. So Chris says, question is, should I make sweet moves? No. Oh, excuse me. My coffee's giving me like fucking. Yeah. It's cold now. Sweet stuff. No. Your fucking social conditioning is fucking talking now. No. When a girl breaks up with you, you don't give her sweet shit. This is the movies talking here. No. This is not how women react. Chris, please do a call with me before you fuck this up, okay? Do you think it can be helped to get her back, or should I stick to no contact? Stick to no contact. Please. Women like being pursued versus knowing your self-worth. After being shit-tested and being told, you let me go, and ignoring her for 14 days. Did I do the right thing by holding my ground when being disrespected? Absolutely, H2. Always hold your ground when being disrespected. And if she walks away, good for her. What if my ex asks me for time and space, but she doesn't want to commit, just companionship? I already told you what to do. I remember this question from, I told you I have a good fucking memory, bro. You asked me this question like 2 lives ago or 1 live ago. I already told you what to do. I told you to fucking stand your ground and tell her what you want. She wants, basically what you are is you are her emotional or sexual, whatever the fuck it is. You're her little sexual bitch or emotional bitch or both, but she doesn't want to commit to you and tell everyone and take herself off the sexual market. That's what you are to her. You're just the in-betweener, bro. Do you really want to be that? I wouldn't. Love this interaction with you guys. By listening to each other, it clears up a lot. If you guys would be so kind, if I dropped knowledge, as Ty Lopez would say, please support the channel by doing a super chat donation. It's down at the bottom. You don't have to. You don't have to, but it would be nice. Yeah, 6 months seems 90% toast. I agree. Dunkin' Donuts, iced coffee, bro, banana split flavor. Also, if you guys want to, you can message me on Instagram or book a coaching session call. Fucking Chris needs it, though. Chris, somebody else, I think they messaged me on Instagram already. Let me know if you want a one-on-one. I'll help you. Yeah, that girl I told you about, she's gone, man. She gone. She gone. I didn't do anything wrong, though. She found a guy whom she's very happy with. He's a high school friend. She pops up occasionally in my life, though. Hey, man, it happens, dude. What if you blocked her on social? Should I unblock her to open communication lines? Okay. Wicked, honestly. Oh, thank you for the donation, bro. Fuck. You're welcome. You're welcome for the content. Coffee is life. It is. I didn't even drink all mine. Look, you guys can see, like, my MacBook is right below me too, and I know how much space I have, and it's my MacBook's literally right here, and I tilted my coffee right. Fuck. I guess us men are stupid as fuck, aren't we? So if you blocked her, honestly, this whole blocking thing pisses me off a lot. I'm thinking for a second here. Everyone's like, I want to block it. Like, what do you think blocking does? Right? And Wicked, I'm not trying to dog on you because this is so fucking common. Okay? So blocking doesn't do anything for you. Okay? The only thing that you need to do when you're blocking a woman is when you tell her after you broke up and she tries to friend zone you. I know. That's exactly where I was going, gaming. So, say she tries to friend zone you. Say she tries to get you to do something you don't want to do, right? She's trying to make the rules, and you tell her, "Look, I only want to be your man. I only want to be involved with you romantically. I can't do this friendship shit. Sorry. Have a good day." When you do that, then she's dating another guy or she's out fucking clubbing. You don't want to see that shit. Go ahead and block her. That's what I would do. But I always told the girls that broke up with me in the past, like, because they always try to friend zone you, right? Because they don't want a potential mate just to go away. They always want that attention and validation whenever they think they can get it. But I always stood up for myself and I always said, fuck you. I don't want that shit. I learned that on my own. Corey Wayne just re-solidified that into my brain years and years ago. Social media thoughts. Everyone says stay off or don't FBI. But what are your thoughts on when deleting your pics together and so on to your relationship? So here's the thing with me, and I don't know if everybody else does this, but deleting pictures off social media and all that shit, it doesn't mean a whole lot, but it isn't good. You know what I mean? Like people have backups, right? I have Google Photos, right? Like I've had Google Photos for like 7 years. So you can always re-upload them. I'm sure she has backups. I'm sure she took screenshots of them all, right? Because people don't always just want to let that shit go. Those are memories. Did you just say blow me or below me? I have no idea what I said. Oh, my MacBook is below me. I think that's what I said. Yeah, I'd never block a chick. It ruins the chances. Yeah, so Wicked. If you find it, I find you friend zone, it makes it easier for them to break up and they do slow fade. Yeah, 100%. I'm totally Corey trained too. 6 years of watching that motherfucker. I know. I still watch his content now. I still watch, I still have the notification. Smoke Criminal says, I got rejected by a girl, then somehow I managed to go on a date with her. And since then, I haven't heard from her, and it's been like 2 months. Oh, fuck it. Just scroll down. Shit. Since our date, will she ever reach out to me? I can't tell you if she's going to reach out to you. I don't know the answer to that. However, I would keep on moving forward, man. Dating new girls. Okay? Keep on keeping on. You can't get hung up on one woman. So, before I answer any more questions, what would you guys like to see in a book? Because I know you guys have probably read a lot of fucking books. Would you guys like a long book going into serious explanations? Because that's what my blog can be for. Or would you guys rather a book be short, concise, to the point? And Headwork, you need to read books. Trust me. That's the one thing that changed my entire life. Or would you guys rather a course? Like I could do a course as well. The course wouldn't be stupid expensive either, like some of these other people make them. Yes, women are emotional. They ain't deleting no photos. They're just mad at the moment. Facts. H2 says, yep, agreeing to not wanting to be friends. No friend zone. Exactly. Go out there and get another one. Smoke. Yeah, smoke, literally. Like, keep on keeping on. What if she sends friends for now and she insinuates the potential of something in the few months? See, this is where the actions and the words, you have to see the difference, Chris. Okay? She's telling you, she is making the rules. Who makes rules, man? You or her? She says, oh, we'll be friends for now, and then we'll be, you know, we'll come back and visit this in a few months. You know what she really means when she says that, dude? It means, how about I go over here, sit on some new dick, okay? And then I'll come back to you when I'm done. And if I find something else, I'll talk to him and be with him. Basically, she's treating you like a little bitch and you're accepting it. Don't accept that shit. I'd rather read a short one, okay? I would say the one thing that happens with men, okay, did you see men or mean? You said mean. Is that they do not take the advice. They're so conditioned. You're absolutely right. The conditioning is so deep. That's why you have to be mean. That's why I yell at you. Because it works, right? There's a chat app she keeps changing her profile picture on, and I'm only one she talks to on there. Hey, she's trying to bait me into no content. Okay, so Wicked, I want to ask you another question. How often were you texting this woman? Do you remember what phone the phone is for? It's not for talking to your woman. It's for setting dates. I barely talk to my girlfriend on the phone. So break the men out of Hollywood Disney conditioning. That would be a good topic anyway, because it's been hard for me. Yeah, that's going to be in the book. It's going to be in the book for sure. I was born in 1970 and was hardcore conditioned. You've had a lot of time. You've had a lot of time. So 1970, you are going to be 50 next year, right? So 50 years of conditioning is just, dude, it's fucking rough, man. Like, I don't expect somebody to get over certain things, but the Rational Male head work, if you're going to read any books, Rational Male needs to be on that list. It's a great fucking book. You need to read that book. I only texted her, and if she sent me a message only, it was long distance relationship. Okay, so gaming. Here's two things. Don't text her very much unless you're going to have a Skype date. Because really, what are you guys going to talk about on your Skype dates, right? And you could have game dates. You could do stuff like that if she was a gamer too. But like, people assume that when they're because they're in a long distance relationship, that they have to be texting each other all the time, or else they'll lose the person that they're with. It's not true. It's not true at all. Okay, this is going to be one of my last questions to answer. Jace says, my ex and I broke up for 2 months. I applied no contact, focused on myself, showed it through social media. And guess who texted me at 5 a.m. a couple days ago? Ball's in my court now. Bam, make a date, bro. 2 months. And here's a little tip for you, Jace. Don't go back into talking to her as if the relationship goes back to where it was. You start over. You start dating again. You only see her once or twice a week. That's how you get her attraction level to go back up. When you get a girl back like that, like you just did, into your life, all she's looking for is some fun. Don't bring up any bullshit. Don't bring up any of that. Take her out to somewhere she likes, and don't talk about any of your fucking baggage. Just go back out there and have some fucking fun. Bam. And you'll do great. I have a girl right now on my Instagram that I'm helping out, And I told her to do that exact same thing. I told her, she's like, hey, should I break no contact? In her situation, breaking no contact made sense. So I told her to. I said, yes, reach out to him and say this. Ask him how he's doing, because they were still sort of talking to each other, but they had agreed to do no contact, and then he's doing some shit. Anyway, her situation's a little different, but she reached out to him, and he's like, and they actually got in front of each other and talked. I said, don't bring up any bullshit. Guys don't want drama in their life. Just go out and let go of all the shit that you think he's doing and go out and have some fun with him and watch what happens. Do you have the feeling she'll reach out, though, because she knows I'll be there, but it doesn't have, don't worry about the closure part, gaming, either. So, bro, this is, how old are you, gaming? I want to know how old you are. $34? No, don't laugh at yourself. So look, man. So this is the thing about dudes. Your conditioning sucks. Okay? You've had 34 years. Well, let's say, what, 15 years, 20 years of straight, dating conditioning. So you think that she's going to come back, right? And you still think that she needs closure, but not everybody needs closure. That's another thing. Some people just move on, and you need to do the same. So this is what you do, man. Long distance. Don't talk to her at all. Do you game with this girl too, by the way? Jay says, we did sit down and talk, though, through some shit that needed to be discussed, but we both agreed to leave it in the past. Okay, good. And now we're just going to move forward. So that conversation always happens. And I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that I wanted you to avoid that until you had to talk about it. So basically, you already did it, but here for everybody else that's watching, if you ever get a girl back and jump right back into just talking about shit, you do that when the attraction level starts going back up. That's the whole point. So you're already there, Jace. You're already killing it. So don't worry about any of that. You got the rest. Okay, well, look at this. Think of all the women that you have been with that wanted you and how they behaved when they did want you. Anything that is the opposite is gray skies, bro. I like it. Okay, so we've been doing this for about an hour and 13 minutes. I want to read you guys some more tweets, and then I'm going to get out of here for a bit. I have one more video coming out about how to get your ex back, simple truth, that will be coming out today on the channel. And I might do another live stream tonight before maybe around 6 or 7. Maybe. It's a big maybe. Because I got some work that I got to do. Here's another really good one for you guys, okay? Women live in the moment, make decisions based on how they feel at that specific moment in time. To get a woman to do what you want, you will have better luck changing her mood, not her mind. Hey, can you call it how not to get your ex back? Is the law of attraction bullshit? I would say, okay, the way that you see it has been marketed and heavily altered. Because the way that I see it is different than the way that you see it. The law of attraction works, but it works when it works in everything else except relationships, pretty much. So here's another example. So I wanted to make this channel, right? And I watched a whole bunch of Corey Wayne videos, and I said, I can do that because I have my own way of thinking. I swear, right? I have my own way of talking, and some people don't even like Corey Wayne. Some people like other people. And I know that I can carve my own space into this. I'm just going to use my YouTube channel as an example. So what I did was I said, so how you think of law of attraction is only a part of it, right? It's only like this much of the equation. Fuck, that's weird. So it's only this much of the equation, whereas like the equation is really this big. So really, the thinking part is your idea and putting it out into the universe, right? That's how that's how you think it is. And then you think that you can affect everything with just your mind, which you can, but you have to put the action steps too, which is the 70 or 80% of the other side. That's what I mean by it's been marketed and altered and changed, because you can think something and then once you put the work behind it, right? And once I'm affecting you guys, when I affect you guys and help you, that's where the change starts. Do you understand, Smoke? So that's the difference. Because now I'm helping change your mind to the point where it's changing the way you think. And that's going to help, right? That's going to help you, help me, help everyone else. That's how it really works. It's just a marketing term, really. But here's another thing. You can't wish and think yourself into a good body. This is the easiest way, right? Thinking about it is 10%, 15% of the action or the equation. The rest is getting off your ass and going to the gym and eating healthy, right? That's another way to think about it. So you can't just think your way back or wish your way back into a relationship. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, sorry, I want to reread this tweet. Women live in the moment. Women make decisions based on how they feel at that specific point in time. So if you guys want to see me retweet these, by the way, go follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Masculine Energy 27 or M Energy 27. Okay. Go follow me on Twitter and you'll see me retweet these, and I'll make videos on this stuff too. So let me reread it again for the fucking 15th time. To get a woman to do what you want, it's better luck to change her mood, not her mind. Bam. I like that one. Okay, so does anybody have any final questions? Good quote, but being president, yeah. I mean, in the context of how many men make bad mistakes on getting their ex back and they forget the key points, they pick and choose. So, I mean, how to not go about it the wrong way. Oh, I got you. I can do something like that. What if your ex said she doesn't feel safe because I didn't flip out? What? I know there's a little bit more to your story, Nicholas, because that there is actually a position of strength, not freaking out. I know there's more to your story, though. Yeah, I live alone now. I'm not MGTOW, but in theory, I am MGTOW because I'm a man going my way, and not because I hate women. Here's the thing about MGTOW that bothers me. I like the idea. I really like the idea behind it in terms of using it to make yourself better without doing it for a woman. I love that aspect. But guys are using it, and incels are using it to mask that they hate girls. Girls are just a certain way. All you have to do is become better and alter yourself a little bit. And men usually say, why should I have to alter myself? It's like, you don't really have to. You just have to alter how you are with them. You don't have to change who you are. You can just change how you interact with them. They react to certain behaviors. Some of them are crazy and they don't. But But yeah, it's a good point, Headwork, because you don't have to hate girls, right? Is that your gay impression? Kind of. More like stupid, like duh, but comes out either way, I guess. Read some books. It'll take your mind off her, and you'll better yourself. Best of both worlds, exactly. Besides the pain you're feeling after a breakup, it's really pain. It's yeah. Our fear dictates our actions. Oh my God, so true. What's the perfect age for getting married? I'm almost 17. You're too fucking young to even be thinking about that, bro. Don't even think about marriage, dude. You have no idea what the consequences of that even before you even think about that kind of shit, because people go into getting married before they even understand the consequences of what that can mean for you. Like I said earlier, there's a quote by Rich Cooper. He's been married. Okay. And you have to become a person that can learn from other people's mistakes. So he went through the divorce machine, and you get your money, your hard-earned money taken away from you. You get like those are the things that are possibilities. Would you take a bad bet? Right? No, you wouldn't. So before you even think about marriage, make sure you're with a girl. Make sure you're with a woman that is a really fucking cool chick who but again, remember, they run off the emotions, man, right? That's the thing. You have to pay attention. Jay says, when you've established a life of your own, that girl should complement that lifestyle, not be your only source of happiness. Exactly. Well, do they hate their moms and sisters? Absolutely not. They don't. LFA made a video talking about how he went through some hard trouble, and the two people that helped him out were girls. Right? Most Russians get married at the age of 20. That's Russians, bro. Are you Russian, Smoke? And if you're Russian, are those Russians getting married in the United States, or are they getting married in Russia? Different set of cultural norms, bro. Because I have friends that are, well, here doesn't mean here for me, because I don't know where you live. So, and also in Russia. Okay, you're in Russia. So that's the thing. The culture there is different, right? So Smoke, I have friends that are Serbian, Bosnian, Yugoslavian, whatever the fuck they call themselves. Their parents, right? They just say Serbian, right? That's what they say. But they're my homies. They've been my homies since like day one. It's funny because I barely have any white friends. But you know what I mean? Like actual white people that are friends. I don't think I have any. I think I have like one or two. Anyway, my homies, their parents got married and they're still together because marriage to them means something different. And that's the point. That's what you're looking for in this culture. If you were over here in North America, where people just get married because they think it's fun or something, it's different. It's so different for you guys. It's like if you get married and find a woman, people will stay, and it's just different, man. Right? Nicholas says we were out to dinner, and she told me she went through a crowd of guys, and that guys were hitting on her. She got upset. I didn't go up to them. There's okay. Again, Nick, there's more to that. Like, there's more to your whole situation because you're picking a situation and thinking that that's the only reason she broke up with you. There's more to it. I was with a nurse for 3 years, and she wanted to get married to me the whole time, and yet she has been divorced twice, UK, not USA. And I was like, I want to. My instinct was like, no, don't do it. Always listen to that gut feeling, Headwork. A lot of people don't even know how to listen to that. Always listen to that. It's very important that you listen to that feeling. You say you're in a war with MGTOW? Later to H2, take it easy, bro. I see a lot of vlogs in the old Soviet Union people. are so gorgeous or generous. I thought that meant gorgeous. What are your thoughts on sugar daddies? I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If somebody is an older man or somebody has a lot of money and he just wants to buy his pussy and just be a provider, fuck it, whatever. That's his choice. That's the whole thing about all this stuff, guys. It's up to you. Whatever makes you happy. I just know that the way that people handle most of this stuff is wrong and what they want, right? I like sugar mummies. Had 2 so far. My place is kitted out by them. High five to them. That would be nice, man. But nah. So, what's your war? What is this war with MGTOW that you're having, Headwork? I'm curious. I know of a guy who reached out to me when my channel was first blowing up, and he reached out to me, and he's having an issue. He's having an issue with MGTOW as well on YouTube. What's your channel? I won't say it out loud if you don't want me to. If you want to just email it to me and I can take a look at what's going on, you can. I'm holding on to my tactical soap, by the way, if you guys want. Product placement. This stuff is amazing, guys. I love the other, just the Bond. The other 2 are okay, in my opinion, but I love the Bond. The Bond is the best, in my opinion. So you can find this in the description of my YouTube channels. I'll put it on my website too, actually. I haven't put it there. Headwork, if you want to email me what your channel name is, it's you can Instagram it to me if you want. My Instagram is masculine_energy. I'm going to put some more work into my Instagram as well. But or you can email it to me, masculineenergy27@gmail.com. And I'll take a look at what's going on. I just want to see what's going on. Mr. Elite, Mr. Hate Vicious, loads of them criticize them and they get butthurt. But my other infantry partner is McHenry Cruiser on YouTube. Interesting. I didn't know there was like a war of ideas. That's interesting. Well, Headwork, I'm out of here. Everybody else, I'm out of here. It's been an hour and a half. It's been a good morning. Take care. So just Headwork, message me over on Instagram. Okay. Thanks for coming through, Jace, and asking your questions. Thank you for the donation, Gamer. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect your name. Wicked Gaming. I'll see you guys later. But Headwork, if you want to message me on Instagram, go ahead, and I'll take a look at what's going on. And I'm just interested in hearing the conversations. I know that Coach Eli had an issue or has an issue with them. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next morning show. What do you think of NoFap? I don't do it, but I know there are a lot of people who do. So I'll catch you guys in the next morning show, hopefully tomorrow morning if I'm awake and not dead. I've been waking up at about 8 every morning, so I should be able to come in the morning and talk some Twitter, talk some stuff. It'll be good. Thank you guys for coming out. Love y'all. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.